Okay, so we are still busy with that question above, but I just wanted to take like a second to step away to discuss the negative angle. Now, make sure you understand this. There is no such thing as a negative angle. Okay, negative simply tells us that we are moving in a different direction. So when we look at our cast diagram, right, and we have an angle somewhere over here, we generally measure from the positive x-axis to our line. So that is maybe 30 degrees or whatever it might be. Okay, always from our positive x-axis anti-clockwise to our line. But once we are dealing with a negative angle, all that means is we are moving in a different direction. Still positive x-axis, but now instead of anti-clockwise, you're moving clockwise. So if you have 30 degrees, you will go 30 degrees this way, and your 30 degrees is over here. So when we say negative 30, it's actually still 30 degrees though, just moving in the other direction. All right, so let's talk about the negative reductions quickly. So let's say you have something like this. Say, let's say you have sine of a negative acute angle, maybe alpha. Let's say you have cos of a negative acute angle, or if you have tan of a negative acute angle. Right, what will all of these reduce to? Right, now remember when we spoke about reductions, we said the first thing we do is we consider the quadrant that we are in. So now all of these are acute angles. So I need to ask myself, negative my acute angle, which quadrant does that put me in? So if I have minus 30, minus an acute angle, that's going to put me in my fourth quadrant like we see here on our picture. So I ask myself now, the function that I have is sine. Is sine positive or negative in that quadrant? It's negative, so it's going to be negative sine of my acute angle. So, okay, similarly, cos. So now I'm looking at this one over here, negative acute, still in the fourth quadrant, and we ask ourselves, cos. Is cos positive or negative there? Cos is positive there, so the reduction is going to be positive cos of our acute angle, which is alpha for now. Same thing with tan, right? So we're going to say which quadrant are we in? Minus alpha puts us in our fourth quadrant. And tan is negative in that fourth quadrant. So the reduction is going to be minus tan of our alpha, right?